Hey everyone, it's Sophia here from Zen Guidance. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's Pick a Card reading. So today we're going to be looking at their intentions towards you. So again today I thought I'd use the cups as markers. So there is a crystal under each one of these cups and then your cards are underneath. So I haven't seen your cards, I've seen the crystal, but I haven't seen the cards. So I really want you to go with your intuition here. So without seeing the colors or anything, I mean, you can use the numbers if you feel drawn to a certain number, that can mean something. So you can go by the number or you can just go with your gut. Again, which number or which cup, which pile really draws you in. And then once you've made your choice, you can go to the description box below where you'll find the timestamps for your chosen pile. I quickly just want to touch on the lighting. I know that it's direct sunlight, so there's going to be some shadows and hopefully it's not too bright and distracting. But, it will be nice as well because you see the crystals, in the bright sunlight. So, there's a reason for everything. So I'm just going to go with this light and hope that it's okay for you. And if you are new here, welcome. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I hope that it does resonate for you. And if it does, please feel free to leave a like and leave a comment down below as to how it does resonate with you. Okay, so let's get straight to the reading. We'll start with group number 1. Okay, group 1, let's see. So you chose this crystal, which I'm sorry, I don't know the name of it, but obviously so you can see it's like sparkly. I hope you can see that in the light there. It's like green sparkly crystal. If anybody knows the name, let me know. But because I chose these crystals blind, I closed my eyes and just sort of picked one for each one. And this is the one that came out for you. So there's definitely a lot of dark richness here. Green can be the color of wealth, also the color of the heart chakra. So hopefully it'll become more clear as to why you chose this pile. Let's see what your cards say. Okay, so first of all, we have in the animal spirits, we have penguin, diamond light activation. Light activations and new energies are coming your way. Be open to receive and welcome them in. New moon in Aries, it's time to take action. And your healing light, shine your light, know you're loved. Okay, so I feel like your person's intentions are definitely of action, like they want to come towards you, they want to make an effort here. I get this sense that this has been cold for a while. It's like this has been put on pause. There wasn't any warmth here, but there's quite a polarity here with like the penguin that I'm saying is like, lives in, icy, cold, snowy areas. And then we've got Aries, which is, ruled by Mars. So it's hot, fiery action. So I feel like maybe you've gone through a period of time with this particular person, or maybe just in general for some of you where everything's kind of been stagnant. You've not really had much going on. And it's like things are about to change for you. Things are definitely taking a turn when it comes to that new moon in Aries. It's like a new beginning. Something has been revitalized or been reignited, okay? And shine your light, know you're loved. So yeah, I do feel like this person definitely cares a lot about you. And I don't know, I get so much, there's a lot of color in this card. I love this card. So yeah, I feel like this person has a lot of intense, exciting emotions for you. Like they want to be playful with you. They want to have fun. It's like, yeah, that's where I feel like it wants to be. Whereas it may have been this place of stagnancy and stillness and being cold and sort of dead, nothing really going on. Or, maybe it was feeling like too serious. Whereas now I feel like it's going to take more of a lighthearted, fun type of energy, especially with that Aries energy being cardinal sign. It's like something is definitely being sort of opened up, pushed forwards, like, starting. Okay, so it's like something is now starting and igniting between you two. Now, this can be about somebody in a romantic sense, but can also be about friends. It's whoever you are asking this about, of course. So, yeah. Sorry, I just dropped the cards everywhere. Okay, so let's see. What is this person's intentions for you, group 1? I really get the sense that this person is going to like contact you if they're not already. Okay, so they may have already like reached out to you, sent you a message. I get this like, I'm hearing like text or DM or something. So they could have reached out to you, or if they haven't yet, I feel like they will. Okay, so we have the King of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups reversed. Four of Cups. Wow, yeah, so this is definitely emotions. So a lot of emotions here. Of course, you could be an Aries, they could be, but here with the emotions and the water, I'm saying Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio could be prominent in your chart, or also theirs. But I feel like, I mean, this is definitely a reconciliation that they're wanting. They do intend to come back towards you and have something, I feel like, more meaningful here. I feel that this was in a place, again, of stagnancy, boredom, feeling restless, like, and I feel here like somebody was definitely offering something. And I feel like this is them. It's like maybe you were offering them something or offering a new beginning and they just weren't budging. They weren't having it. They weren't interested, or it just wasn't, it was falling on deaf ears. And again, this is where that coldness comes in. So reverse the energy if it makes more sense, if you're the one that was kind of not giving to this, okay? But someone's energy here was definitely not giving to this, and it wasn't reciprocal, it wasn't mutual. And not that the feelings weren't mutual, but the effort and the time. With this King of Cups energy here, this is someone who's not emotionally secure, or they don't know how to express their own emotions. There's definitely some issues there on an emotional level, not expressing emotions, not being open to feeling these feelings or these emotions. But something has turned for them. Something has changed in their mind, because like I said, it's gone from cold to hot. I mean, this could be the type of situation that you're in and that you have been with them. It could be very hot and cold, on and off, stop-start type of situationship. But I feel like they've had some kind of epiphany, or something's kind of happened within their life or within their mindset where they have almost done a U-turn, I feel. What's changed for them? Okay, Eight of Coins in reverse. So they could have lost a job, okay? For some of them, it could have been, that could be unemployment. But it's definitely showing that not putting work into something. They've not been putting, either they've been forced not to put work into something, or they've chosen not to put work into something. This could have been the situation with you, where they felt like they were just not working at it. And being single, and this is what I see here, I feel like they really needed time to be on their own. Maybe they'd just come out of a relationship when you met, or when you were having something. Maybe they were just needing to feel like they were single, and it wasn't really about you, and it was about them, and them just feeling like they needed that freedom. They didn't want to feel like they're working anymore, or like working on a relationship. They want to feel free, liberated. Yeah, Eight of Swords as well here reversed. So they've released a lot of anxiety. I feel like that was something that's been holding them back. You know, what others think, what they think, what you think, and kind of, I just feel like they weren't really thinking very clearly when you were involved. There was something that was kind of deceptive here. They weren't seeing things for how they truly were. They weren't really in reality, and it's like they let their anxieties get the better of them. Seven of Cups. Yeah, they kind of felt like they've run out of options or choices. They didn't have anywhere to go. I get this real feeling of them feeling trapped, and trapped in a situation or trapped in a job where they wanted to break free. They wanted a new start. They wanted something else. I feel like they just weren't content in their lives. And yeah, and I feel like there was a woman's energy here. Okay, so if this was potentially a person or a partner, this could also be a boss or somebody. I see this as somebody that's kind of either their age or older, but in that kind of place of authority in a sense. That's what I get. But also very guarded, and this person seems intelligent but cold, and like they were pulling the strings. That's how I feel like they were pulling the strings with this person, and that was something that was holding them back. So it makes sense to me here that they've broken free from this energy, and this is what's changed. was that card? Okay, yeah, so we have the seven of swords, yeah. So they could have been in a place of lying. They may have been lying to you about something. They may not have been telling you the full truth. But this can also be self-deception, like I said. You know, not seeing things clearly. And it's like, I feel like this person's energy was clouding their mind so much, they weren't able to see clearly when it came to you. It's like they couldn't handle the situation with you as well as that past situation. It's like there was something maybe even tainting their mind when it comes to you. Okay, I'm just gonna pull some of these for you. Chaos and conflict. Yeah. And we got the number 33 there as well. I don't know. I feel like that may resonate for some of you. I just felt like saying it. That might be something that you start to see in synchronicity, but it can be a really lucky number. Just the number 3 on its own if you break it down. But if you add that up, number 6, I feel like things are starting to move. Things are definitely being shaken up right now. So whether this is going on in this other person's situation or life, or whether this is what you and this person are sort of going through or what's about to happen, I definitely see things being, like I said, shaken up. Things are changing. But this shows that there were some arguments here. But I'm getting more the sense that this person has been arguing with this person over here, or whatever the situation they've been dealing with, whether that's their work or a past connection of some kind, they were definitely going through it. So again, I feel like that was taking up so much of their time, their physical time, their mental energy, and they felt kind of exhausted by it. So they just couldn't give you what you needed and wanted. So I do feel like that situation is being resolved. So whether they've stopped giving to this connection, they've stopped giving to it, or they've stopped working for them, whatever it may be. Because I do feel like there's 2 messages, and I feel for one group of you, I do feel like it's more so a work thing. Whereas others of you, I do feel it's more so a person, okay? Sometimes I get one straight answer, and that's what I'll say. But if I get more than one, I will also say, okay? Because these are general reads, so we are going to sometimes get more than one message. Okay, here and now. I feel like they're starting to become more present, okay? And then we have the number 32 here. So 33, 32. So 3 and 2 together is 5. Which represents a change. So things are definitely changing and shaking up. But I feel like at the moment they're kind of, they're in this place of, I don't know what to do when it comes to you. It's like they are, I get the sense that they're plotting, they're planning. They're trying to work out where the best direction is to go, how to come towards you that's going to achieve the results. But they're definitely thinking more so now. They're not thinking about the past. They're not thinking about the future. They're trying to just live more in the moment. So they could be into meditation. Maybe they've just started. Maybe they've just taken up meditation, or learning how to just be more present. But I do feel like that's how they're thinking about you right now. They're not trying to think too far ahead. So they're not thinking about marriage, babies, and, you know, the whole shebang at this point. They're kind of more in a place of, I want to see you right now, or I'm interested in this connection at this very moment. Time to go. Yeah. So I do feel that this, again, is a sense of them like choosing to walk through a new door, choosing to open a new door. They're leaving something behind here. Okay, this person has definitely had something that was clouding their judgment when it comes to you, that was taking up too much of their time and energy, and now they're moving on, and they're seeing you as that new door, as an opportunity to come back in. By the book. Yeah, so I definitely feel like they're almost traveling. I get a sense that they could be traveling towards you, but they are planning how they can make their move. I do feel like they're in this kind of this front elephant here, the dad elephant, just being more authoritative, and almost I get the sense of wanting to take care of you, wanting to be there for you, wanting to, I don't know, help you in some way. And I feel like this is divine with the number 11 here. So this is a divine meeting between you two. There is definitely something that's special here. Not to say this is someone that you should be with just because it's a special connection, but I do feel they came into your life for a divine reason. Exchanging gifts. So maybe you have exchanged gifts. These could be physical gifts, but they could also be gifts of the soul. You know, working on yourselves internally, that is a gift. But this might be something that comes in as well. Maybe they come in and they gift you something. Maybe they offer you something. Okay, I definitely feel there's something physical here. So even if it's, you know, let me buy you dinner, or you know, bought you your favorite flowers or whatever that might be, buy you a drink. I don't know, but I don't need to go through all the gifts. We'll be here all day. But yeah, so I definitely feel there's something that's physical that's going to happen. Again, with that Aries energy, I see physicality. I see them coming in. I'm just actually curious to see how you feel about them. I have an idea, but I'm curious to see what the cards will say about how you feel about them. Okay, the Tower. So yeah, you feel intensely for this person. Like this is, you know, this is on fire. But the Tower can represent things sort of something falling down, or, you know, jumping from this burning building here. So this may be where you're in this tentative place, kind of wondering, should I jump back into the fire, or should I move on? But you definitely have a strong attraction for them. There's a strong physical attraction, and I feel like it's a strong like emotional like reaction that is triggered by them. They definitely trigger you in a lot of ways. A Three of Wands. You are thinking about a future with them. I feel like this is you thinking long term, but this can again mean travel. I do see relocation or travel on the cards for some of you. This might even be a distant relationship. Six of Coins in reverse, yeah. So you feel like this person has not been open and giving with their time and their effort. Like they were putting other people first or prioritizing other things, whether that could be their work. But I also see could be children here for some of you, or it could just be other people in general, sort of not giving you the time and the effort. And that's why you're in this place where you're looking more so into the future. And I feel like part of you is thinking about a future with them, but part of you is also thinking about just a future for yourself. And is this what you want in the future? And I know you don't want this Tower energy. I feel like you've had enough kind of explosive, you know, argumentative or toxic, intense relationships. And I feel like now you're ready for something a little more mature, a little more grounded, more sort of in tune and relaxed. Oh, and I've just noticed actually we've got Page of Wands here on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, so I feel like you just want something new. You do want something passionate, something that really lights your soul and your heart on fire. I really do see that. So you are someone that needs passion, and you need that physical attraction to this person as well. You know, and that's fine. Some people can be attracted to the external, but also the internal is so important, because you've got nothing without the internal. Otherwise it's just a pretty face and it's not something long lasting. But I do feel like you do want more than that, but you still need this initial attraction. And I do feel like you still have that attraction for them. Maybe that has been reignited for you. It might be something that's coming, okay? If you're not feeling this way now, you may sort of start to see them differently, because I feel like they're different in a sense. They have moved on from this situation, okay? But at the same time, you have to do what it feels right for you. Just because they decide to come back in doesn't mean you drop everything and you're there at their beck and call, because they are now ready. Maybe you're not ready at this point. That's something that you have to consider. And I feel like that's something that you are considering. You are thinking, can I see myself with this person long term? You know, depending on how they behave. If they've behaved in this cold way, you know, if they've got that potential in them to behave that way, is that something that I want to deal with long term? And if it is, maybe, you know, their positives outweigh the negatives. Okay, so I feel like it's just you need to do some weighing up here about this person and where you want it to go. Okay, so I am gonna, for those of you if this is about, I mean, I pretty much say this is mostly about somebody in a romantic sense, but of course if it's a friend, you know, it means roughly the same thing. It's just the sense of how this relationship was. But I am going to pull some specific love messages for you now. So for those of you who are only talking about a specific love interest, let me see. What do the romance angels say for you? So we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. Yeah, so being present again, forgiving and learning. Yeah, and that's what I feel like this person is right now. They are forgiving themselves. They're forgiving this other person. They've definitely learned a big lesson here. And I feel like this is also for some of you who has gone cold. You've gone cold. You've let the connections just die out and drop out, because I don't feel like you're somebody who has been chasing this person. I feel like you're not there for the games. You're not there to chase somebody who doesn't want to be chased or doesn't want to be found. Okay, I just don't feel like you're there for that. And then we have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So again, gesture, gifts. I really, really feel this person is going to come in and gift you something. Oh, please let me know down in the comments if they do and when they do. I'd love to know, you know, what it was. What did they gift you? You know, timing wise, you know, how did it come about? And for those of you who want to manifest this as well, you can type that down below as if it's already happened. So, you know, this person gifts me a brand new Mercedes. Okay, whatever you like. Why not? Put it out into the universe. But maybe I'm putting my own thoughts into the universe. Well, maybe I am. There we go. I've said it. So, but yeah, just put, you know, you can put it down in the comments, and that is manifesting, because your words will manifest into reality. So whether that's typing, you say it out loud, you're putting it out there, and yeah, why not? So put that down in the comments below. But I definitely feel like things are going to be changing, and this person may express how they really feel about you, whereas they've been so cold in the past. I feel like things are going to shake up now, and they realize that they're going to need to tell you how they feel. Otherwise, you're not going to give to this. You're not interested unless you have the truth, unless you know where you stand, unless you know where this is going, because you're not going to be in limbo with this person anymore. Okay, and they realize that. So I do feel like they're going to step up. It's just whether you want to, you know, step up with them. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, group one. Thank you so, so much for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 2, let's see. Let's reveal your crystal. We have amethyst. There we go. Beautiful, beautiful amethyst. So this is a third eye crystal. So this could be something to do with your intuition. Maybe your intuition is trying to tell you something. You may be listening, maybe not. Let's see what the cards will confirm here. So what are their intentions? Butterfly. Emerging, take the leap of faith. I love that card. I don't think I've drawn that card before. Don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. And then the healing oracle card we have is see clearly, feel your heart. What did I say? See clearly. Yes, so there's definitely something going on with your intuition and your emotions right now. So, what did I say here? See clearly, definitely something to do with your intuition. Okay, I feel like you are receiving signs. Whether you're seeing them right now, I'm not too sure. I do feel like some of you maybe are starting to see them, but there's definitely been some things that you have ignored for a while. So it's definitely something I think you need to take stock of. Try and notice any synchronicities, numbers you might be seeing. Maybe you're seeing butterflies or birds or certain animals or certain colors. There are things that are trying to be brought through to your existence and what you can see in your reality, but you're not, it's like you're ignoring it. It's like you're not taking note of it. You might see a certain number and you're like, oh yeah, I thought I saw that, but you're not listening. Okay, and each number you see will have a meaning, each color, each, you know, everything. Okay, full moon in Leo, you could be a Leo, but this person could also be a Leo. But this does tell me that something new is happening. And with the butterfly, I feel there's, yeah, something is emerging from the chrysalis. So this may have been stagnant for a while, but things are changing. So you may have been, even maybe you've been hearing their name, or you might have been hearing a certain place name, something that's coming to sort of your resonance, like that makes you think of them. But yeah, there's definitely something there. I feel like it's under the surface and is trying to emerge. Don't let pride get in your way. I do feel like this person here is, maybe they've got a bit of an ego issue. They want to come towards you, but they feel they kind of are stopping themselves because they don't want to look stupid or they don't want to be rejected. That's the sense I get. They want to come, but and that's where I feel like the signs are coming in as well. Like, because they'd rather, I don't know, it's like they're putting a lot of energy into you. Like they're thinking about you a lot. They may be sort of looking at your social media or something that like you're on their mind. So I feel like they're seeing signs and thinking about you. And that in turn is then sort of manifesting as things happening for you, but you might not be attributing those things to this connection or this person. But it's like, I don't know, they've got a very strong and dominating presence here. Leo being a fixed sign, it's like when they know exactly what they want when they want it, and it will be blunt and honest about it. But this is also where I feel like they may feel a bit stuck in that energy. It doesn't matter whether they are a Leo or not, because they'll have Leo in their chart somewhere. I just feel like they've got those kind of dominant Leo traits. Very charismatic, likes to be in the spotlight. And yeah, but they've got a very kind and generous and warm heart. So I do think to a point they're guarded in themselves and how they come in, you know, how they approach this and how they approach you. It's like they are calculated because they know when they go in, they're going to go full in, okay? And there's going to be no stopping them. So that's where I feel like they're just making sure they think about what it is they really want, so they don't make errors in judgment, not necessarily, but it's like they don't want to, I feel like they don't want to hurt you, but they also don't want to screw themselves over either. Let's see. Deep knowing, yeah. And we've got number 4 and 3 here. Number 7, which is very spiritual. So this is a divine number. And with the owl, is that an owl? Yes, it is. Yeah, I feel this card hasn't come out either today. So a few new cards actually for this person. So I definitely feel they're going through some new lease of life. But the owl is very wise. Okay. So I do feel, again, this is them taking a step back, not making that move, but they are starting to change. Their thought processes are changing when it comes to you. There's definitely been some kind of a revelation or new energy here. Definitely new energy. Okay, so we have a leg up. Okay, and number 34 again. So number 7. Maybe number 7 is something that you've been seeing and ignoring, or maybe you have started taking note of that. Okay. And then we have 3 and 5, which is 8. And then we have more owls here, loyal heart. So yeah, I do feel, and that's, yes, Leo are fiercely loyal as well. So that may be something here. It's like they feel loyal towards you, okay, in some way, even though this has kind of been like, it almost feels like nothing's been happening, but I do feel like a lot has been happening below the surface, but they do feel a strong connection. There's a lot of mirroring going on here in this card. Like you both feel the same way. You both connect. And I feel like you're connecting telepathically. You may even be dreaming about this person, but I feel like on a day-to-day basis, like you are definitely picking up on each other's feelings and thoughts. So if you're suddenly feeling an emotion and it comes from nowhere, you know, you're probably picking up their emotions. Okay, you don't want to get too obsessed thinking about that and always wondering, because a lot of the time it's going to be your stuff, right? But I feel like there are certain times when you'll just know, like, where did that come? That came from absolutely nowhere. I was in the best mood and suddenly I'm crying, or whatever it may be for you. I feel like there's a sense that you are picking up what they're feeling. You're feeling it with them. You are thinking about them. But neither of you, look how both of their backs are turned away from each other, but their heads are facing towards each other. It's like I see a connection with their third eye. So it's like there's definitely a connection. There's deep, intense eye contact as well. For some of you, you may work with this person or somebody that you see, and you feel very intensely when you look at them, but nothing's really happening. You're going in opposite directions, and that's kind of how they feel about you right now. So I do feel more so with this person, they're not making any moves at this very moment. But obviously, just remember, this is a timeless reading. This is just how they're feeling now. Of course, their feelings and thoughts and actions will change in whatever capacity that may be. But I just feel like this time, if you're wondering if they care about you or whether this connection is real or whether they feel it too, they do. That's for sure. They feel the same way as you do. They're thinking about it. Okay. Page of Wands here in reverse. Yeah, so it's like they feel something's maybe failed here. Something hasn't gone to plan. Maybe they tried to reach out and they kind of got shot down. That might be the case for some of you. Yeah. And even if we look here, the Chariot and the way that it fell out horizontally, So, I mean, I never read the cards horizontally, but I feel like that's really poignant. The fact, because the Chariot in the upright represents moving forwards, okay? In reverse, it's about pausing, stopping, sort of not moving forwards. So being horizontal, I feel like, again, they're in that place where they're, you know, are they going to take action? Are they not? They're like, so they don't know. Okay, that is where they are right now. And I'm going to put that here because, yeah, they are in this place of not moving, so just be prepared for that. Like I said, maybe they reached out and you sort of didn't give them a warm reception, so they backed off a little bit. And it's, if that's the case, I feel like they're plotting their next move, and maybe that they need to change their tactic because that clearly didn't work. Okay, for others of you, they may just, if they haven't tried to get in contact, so they haven't tried anything for a while, it's like they're still thinking about it. They're wondering, I do feel like they're wondering whether you still care about them as well. Let me just ask that actually. How do they think you feel about them? How do they think you feel about them? How do they think you feel about them? Okay, so they think you like their attention. They think you definitely enjoy the attention that they give you, and it's like you lap it up. But also they do feel like you've got like lots of other people that are after you, like that they're not the only one. So they feel like they've got to kind of fight for your attention. Judgment. Okay, so yeah, they might think that you're a little bit judgmental of them, or that you, I don't know. Or it's like you could be waiting for an apology from them. That might be what they're thinking. Again, this is what they think you feel, but yeah, there's definitely something here where they feel a block, that they'd have to fight to get you, and even to change your mind. I feel like maybe that they think you've made up your mind about them. So how do you actually feel? The Tower in reverse, okay. Okay, 9 of Coins. So yeah, I get the sense that you feel like you're okay being single, like you're happy to remain single, and you're not really wanting to jump into this situation again. For some of you, you might be considering that, and I feel like you could be in a place of being unsure whether you want to jump into a situation that potentially could be toxic, but that's definitely the vibe you're thinking, that it's toxic, or it wouldn't make you happy. So yeah, I feel like you're in this contemplation of being like, do you know what? I'm happy single. I don't need to jump into something that's full of drama. Okay, and that's where I feel like you're like saying no to the drama, and you're just wanting to move on and just be happy single. You're happy to be on your own, to be independent, and to be, I see like financial success for some of you as well, that you're just feeling on top of everything, like you're in charge. So it's like you're not letting this situation get out of hand here, even though you clearly have an interest in this person, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this reading. So you're intrigued by this person, but you're not giving it all to them. You're not just sort of laying everything out on the table. You're being more reserved, I feel like, and you're just getting on with your life. And I think the door is slightly ajar, but you're not willing to put in the time and the work into this. And at the moment, they're not, but I do feel like they are going to make an effort quite soon. We're just going to wait for that Chariot to turn around. I definitely feel like they're just debating. Okay, they're debating whether they should try again or whether they should try a different tactic. So let me just see what the Romance Angels are saying here. Oh, okay, so we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So that may be why they're in this stagnant place. Okay, because they may be thinking more seriously about you. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want to see so that it comes to you now. Yeah, so again, they are going to be coming in very soon. They are going to be making an effort. They're going to try. So for some of you, they may want a commitment with you. That might be something that had gotten in the way before. Somebody didn't want to commit or wasn't willing to budge. But again, I do feel like this person, when they're in, they're all in. So they're not going to jump into a relationship lightly, because they know they take it seriously. I don't feel like this person is a serial dater or anything, or, you know, a serial relationship person, you know what I mean? They're not somebody who needs to be in a relationship, or, you know, serial monogamist. That's what I was thinking of. I feel like they're somebody that is happy on their own, And the same as you in that way. I feel like you're kind of both happy on your own, and you know that when you want to get into a relationship, you're going to commit fully to that person. So that's why you're not jumping, neither of you are jumping into this, because you know how much time and effort and energy you'll put into this if it's something that's meaningful and worthwhile. So that's where I feel that there's this tentative action here, because maybe this person feels like you'll shut them down, or you don't feel the same way, or maybe that they don't even feel that way yet. They're not sure how they feel about you. You know, because sometimes it can be really difficult to know if you want to be with somebody long term if you've not spent enough time getting to know them and, you know, how they tick. But yeah, I definitely see there's something changing. So please let me know down in the comments. Come back to this video and tell me when they come back. Like, what do they say? How do they respond? You know, put it all down. You don't have to have your real name there or anything. You can also put something down you want to manifest. I always encourage you guys to write, you know, your manifestations down in the comments. You know, say whatever it is you want to manifest, whether it's something to do with the reading or if it's something totally different, because your words and actions, what you say, what you write down, is all vibrational, and it will help you attract what you want. So please feel free to do that. And please give the video a thumbs up, and feel free to subscribe if you haven't already. Take care, group 2. Okay, group number 3. Let's see what your crystal is first. So we have opalite. So this could have some divine meaning to this, you know, to their intentions. I feel like this is definitely on the more spiritual side. So let's see. We have chameleon, soul tribe. It is safe to be seen. I love how colorful this card is. Oh, stay still. Sorry, these nails. Okay. And then we have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. Mirror your reflections, you have the knowledge. Yeah, so I don't know, I'm getting strong Gemini come through, but of course we do have Taurus, but you could be a Taurus Gemini. You could both be Taurus, you could both be Gemini, but yeah, I'm definitely getting strong Gemini sense here. I get the sense that they're kind of stalking you, like social media stalking you, I hope, rather than in person, but I guess what really is the difference? But of course what you choose to put out there is what you choose to put out there and be seen, whereas obviously if they were physically stalking you, it's a bit more creepy, of course. Anyway, I do feel that they are keeping an eye on you, but there's something that they're afraid of. They're afraid to come towards you, so they are in this place of planning. They're thinking about practically what, you know, they can actually do. What physical things can they do? They may be thinking of gift giving. You know, Taurus loves luxury, gifts, nice food, and being comfortable at home. So I get the sense that they do feel very comfortable in that way with you. But yeah, I'm getting a really glamorous vibe here. So I don't know if you're someone that really loves to dress, or you wear nice luxury things, or you go on luxury holidays, or maybe you like decorating. I'm just getting a really creative and colorful vibe coming through here from you and also from them. So I feel like that's something that you both naturally appreciate about each other. But yeah, there's something that has been holding them back from actually coming forward. So yeah, I do feel like this very moment, their intentions are kind of to watch and to listen. Maybe they're listening, and I feel like maybe even they're stalking to try and find ideas of what you like. Maybe they're trying to think of buying you a present or surprising you with something, or kind of calculating how they can make some kind of movement towards you. Interesting. So let's see. This one I'm not 100% sure on. I felt like it was very clear at this point with the last two, but this one is definitely a little bit more, I don't know, I'm intrigued, group 3. What are their intentions? A leg up. Clean it up. Exchanging gifts. Yeah, see what I say? Exchanging gifts. Yeah, so, oh, sorry, there was so many. It just dropped there. yeah, so I definitely think that they are thinking about giving you a gift. Maybe there's an occasion coming up, maybe it's your birthday coming up, or there's something where they feel like they definitely want to gift you something. Yeah, and I feel like this is something physical. You know, I could say, of course, it could be the gift of love and kindness, which it could be, but I feel more so with that Taurus energy, this is about something physical. This is a gift. This is something you can tangibly hold or look at or, you know, stroke. I don't know. Okay, that's getting weird. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. So I feel like there's definitely, they're thinking about things, and almost like they could be scrubbing up their house or scrubbing up their appearance. That could be something that they're working on here too. Maybe they're working on physically looking good, maybe getting a new outfit or a change of hairstyle, or they could be changing up their place. Like maybe they're preparing for you to come in, if that makes sense. Like they're making their house nice and tidy, and they're just making themselves feel good. Yeah. And I feel like they are someone who does a lot. Like I feel like they've almost like got itchy feet. Like they're always having to move around, they're always having to move their hands. They don't sit still very often. So I feel like a way of dealing with you not being in their life is, you know, part of what they struggle with is they are focused very much on being organized. Okay, there's some Virgo energy coming through here too. But I just see them, you know, literally cleaning or making things look better. But it's like they don't really rely on anybody else. They always rely on themselves, and they're not somebody that opens up or asks for help here. So yeah, they're definitely very, very busy in their lives, but they want to make time for you. And maybe that's also what they're doing in a sense. Like they're trying to clear the space. Maybe if they're going through a declutter, or if they're going through a style revamp, so they're trying to attract you back. Like they want your attention, they want you to see that, and they want you to know that they are interested. Okay, let's see what else is coming through. So we have Queen of Cups in reverse. Three of Wands. Oh wow, Queen of Coins. So we've got two queens here. And then a Three of Wands. So I do feel like they're thinking about the future. They may even be thinking of relocating or moving or traveling. This might be a long distance. They might be thinking about how they can come towards you, make this work. But I mean, both this energy here seems like there's some insecurity. Okay, there's emotional issues and some insecurity here. So they could, maybe they have been having problems with finance. Maybe they've been working. So they may have had some issues with finances. Maybe they're spending too much. Maybe they spend too much on luxury items of some kind. Maybe thinking that that's a way of getting your attention. But I feel that there's a deep insecurity within them. It's like they want to come towards you, but I don't feel like they know how to put their heart into this. Like they don't know how to go in an emotional sense. I feel like they go in a more of a fiery sense or a practical sense. They're not the most in tune on that emotional level. And it's not that they don't want to be. I just don't feel like they quite get it, or they don't feel in tune with your emotions either. They can come across as quite cold at times, I feel, and like there's not enough heart. There's just not enough heart here. Okay. I will say as well with Chameleon, so they could be somebody that just wants to be what you want them to be. And that's something that is insecure. It's an insecure trait as well. Like if they feel they need to change themselves to be the person that you want them to be, then they're not happy with themselves. They're not happy with who they are, and they feel like they have to change in order to suit you. And that's not a healthy mindset, because they should want to be themselves. There's nothing wrong with self-improvement, of course. So wanting to improve themselves, that's a whole different ballgame. So for those of you, I feel like some of them are just trying to make themselves feel better and improving themselves, which is great. But others, I feel like they're just some, and I'd say it's a select group of people here that we're talking about that are kind of obsessed. I said, when it comes to stalking, they could have even been stalking past relationships of yours or friends, or just trying to find out information and then trying to use that as a way to get to you, as a way to attract you. So I'd just be careful, because that, again, is not a healthy behavior, because they won't be able to sustain that. And if they're always just trying to please you, I mean, that's not the most attractive thing anyway. But it shows that they've got deep insecurities, and they're likely to be possessive and jealous and always worried that you will leave them for somebody, the person that they are pretending to be. So yeah, that's for a select group though. I feel for a lot of you, I just feel they're just trying to make the best of themselves. King of Swords here reversed. 2, yeah, I mean, look, 1 king, 2 queens, all reversed. Yeah, there's definitely a sense that maybe they cut you off. Maybe they were just really cold. Reversing energy, if it makes more sense, of course, if you're the one that cut them off. But yeah, I feel like there's a sense of being cut off, very, very cold and non-engaging, non-emotional. And yeah, and I feel like that's the place that they're in right now. They're just not making any movements. They're doing a lot of things outside of coming towards you, but I just feel like the way that they're coming across, it's totally different to how they actually feel. So I just want to ask now, how do they feel about you? How do they feel? The Hierophant, yeah, okay. Okay, 9 of Coins, yeah. So I feel they are thinking about commitment with you. I mean, this can indicate marriage, okay? But then 9 of Coins is very much like being single. So I feel like this is the energy they think that you're in. They think that you're sort of independent, you don't need them, but it's like they want to lock you down, okay? They want you to be theirs, and like they see that you have lots of potential elsewhere. That's what I'm feeling here too. I feel like you're someone who's very good looking, okay? Just conventionally, I feel like people are really drawn to you in the looks department. So you have this aura about you that draws people in. And it's like they want to like lock you down, they want to commit to you, but yeah, it's certainly not coming across like that. So I need to ask the question, I just want to see how you feel about them. How do you actually feel about them? 4 of Swords, so you feel kind of mentally stressed for some reason when it comes to them. 7 of Wands, okay. 8 of Cups, yeah. So there is a part of you, it's like you feel like maybe you're walking on eggshells around this person. I don't know. There's like a sense of being careful. That's what came through as well. But your emotions are still there. You're still stuck on this person. And of course, you're going to have some level of interest because you're watching this video on them. But your emotions are still very much invested. You haven't left your emotions. And I do feel like that's causing you some stress. And I think you're kind of at points wondering why. Why did this happen with this person? Why did they cut me off? Why do I feel this way? So I get the sense that you want to fight almost for this. Like you want to, like you would put in the effort, and you did put in the effort, and you would fight for this, but you're not the one that's going to put in that, you're not going to make that first move. Like I feel like the ball is in their court at this point for them to come in and to put in the work. It's not your turn. That's what I'm getting here. It's not your turn to put in the work. It's theirs. You know, they cut this off. They're the one that ended things the way they did. So if they want something new, then they're going to have to make that move, and they're going to have to take a step. Let me just see if they will do that anytime soon. Will they actually make a move? You know, we talked about gifts, so they could be exchanging a gift, but let's see. Okay, 7 of Coins. Well, okay, we'll come one moment. Let me just clarify 7 of Coins reverse. Yeah, Okay, so they will make a move, but yeah, at the moment, I don't think it's going to be immediate. I don't think it's going to be that soon, being honest with you here. I feel like it's going to be slow. I think you've got some more time to wait. Like at the moment, they're not putting any time or effort into actually coming towards you. They are doing that, like I said, on the inside. For some of you, this could also mean unemployment, because that's the vibe that I'm getting here. So they maybe they've been out of a job, maybe they've just got a job and they're working towards something, and maybe they want to save up and buy you something. But yeah, I definitely feel like with Knight of Coins, he's moving slowly. So this person is definitely taking their time. They're not going to be rushing in when it comes to you. So yeah, if you're expecting something immediate, then yeah, I wouldn't hold your breath, but it's not worth having if you don't want to have it. If you want it immediately or you don't want it at all, then you don't truly want it. You know, that's the ego talking rather than the heart. And if this is somebody that you truly are meant to be with and somebody that you really want to have in your life, then you'll be happy to wait, you know, however long that might be. And if you're not happy to wait, then it's not the right person. So I'm just going to pull some love messages for you. Okay, so we have, keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So, oh, maybe this is somebody who is slightly different to you. There could be a different age or a different race or different gender, same gender, somebody that's lives far away. So there could be something, you know, different religion, whatever that might be. Yeah, I feel like this person is slightly unconventional in a sense when it, you know, somebody that you weren't quite expecting. And then we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay, yeah, so I feel like they've been very stuck. They've been stuck for quite some time in something, and I feel like they've been trapped up in their mind. And again, trapped with these insecurities, trying to mold themselves or not being comfortable with who they truly are. So I do feel like they're going through some kind of awakening, or they're learning that to free themselves from their mind, to free themselves from anxieties, and to take that control back, and to take also control back of this situation and relationship. Because as I said, if they want to come back, they're the ones that needs to come forwards. Again, I'm just getting the sense that you've put in the work and you're the one that was kind of left here, is what I'm feeling. Of course, reverse the energy if it makes more sense, but that's the overwhelming feeling that I'm getting. It's that they've just kind of went cold on you. So they need to free themselves first before they can come towards you. This might even be something that's blocking them here with this unconventional sense, this differing of, you know, of their expectations and of your expectations. So that might be something that they're going through right now. I just see them at the moment, they're kind of like, I see them pacing, going around in circles. Like they are thinking too much without using their heart. They're not using their emotions. They're not listening to those signs. They're just sort of going round and round and round the merry-go-round. So until they can get off that merry-go-round, I don't think you're going to hear from them. But, you know, do expect maybe you just will receive some kind of gift in the post, or, you know, you might receive some kind of a text or something, but I feel like it's going to be very low-key. It's going to be a chill type of energy that comes your way. It's not going to be full force. So interesting. Please let me know down in the comments as and when they message, or what you think of this reading and if it resonated for you. And please give the video a thumbs up if it did resonate for you. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Take care. Okay, so for those of you who chose group number 4, let's see. So let's reveal your crystal first. So we have Smoky Quartz. So that is a root chakra crystal. So that may have something to do with what the cards are saying. And the fact actually that it's number 4, that resonates, because it's all about safety, security, home, family. Right. What are their intentions towards you? So we have Owl. Detach your emotions from situations that you cannot control. And then we've got the air symbol here. So yeah, I definitely feel like they're thinking very, very deeply about you, and they may have had some recent wisdom when it comes to you. Your hard work is paying off. New moon in Capricorn. And then we have find your heart, you shine. Yes. I mean, I'm seeing quite the contrast between the light and the dark, and the color and the dark. So yeah, I don't know. I just get the sense that their feelings kind of go from one to the next. They may have a cold exterior at times. I feel like there's somebody who's definitely works very, very hard with this Capricorn energy, but this can also talk about restriction, because Saturn rules Capricorn, and that's what Saturn represents, is rules and restrictions, law, governments, control. There could be power and control issues, especially if Mars is involved. I do feel like this person kind of floats from one to the next. They can be very grounded and safe and secure and focused on their work and focusing on putting work into this connection. And other times they kind of float. They go with the wind. They are up in their head quite a lot. But I do feel like they are wise, but they're not always the most committed. It's like they come back and forth. They can either be very, very committed to something, but they can also be very flighty and sort of non-committal. So we're not getting a clear answer at this point what their intentions are, because I don't think that they are sure of themselves. I think that they float definitely back and forth, but let's see what else is coming through for you. So we have breathe. I don't think I've ever seen that card either today. So many new cards are coming out. Leg up. Yeah, this one has come out almost every time, but as my regular viewers know, that seems to happen. They seem to, at least there's always one oracle card at least that will come out every single time. So it obviously is like setting the tone or the vibe. Okay, new life. Love that. Okay. Interesting. And what we have on the bottom of the deck. Oh, I haven't seen that one either. No place like home. I love that. So pretty. Okay. So again, I feel that they're in this place of more so stagnancy, where they're not really taking action. They could be working on, literal meditation here, working on their breathing, but maybe they're just needing some breathing room from you and the connection. They just need a little bit of time. I see them like sleeping as well with the image of her. It's like she's waking up. She's open. I see her coming out of like an oyster shell, like just opening up the shell and being revitalized and being refreshed. So yeah, I feel like maybe this person has been asleep, you'd be like, knocking like, hello, anybody there, and that you've just not got anything. And it's like, I feel them, it's like they've almost gone into hibernation in a sense. Like they may have isolated themselves. I do feel like this person is very helpful. They work incredibly hard, whether that's in their job. I feel like whatever they do, they're a hard worker with this Capricorn energy. So they have put in a lot of time and effort into their career, but also with their family. I feel like there's somebody that sacrifices a lot for people, and they really put themselves out there. There's somebody I feel like that could be naturally very psychic or intuitive. There's someone who is wise, and I feel like they need a lot of time on their own. They need to like recuperate. They might have like an airy type of job where they talk a lot or they communicate a lot with people, and they need some time to just retreat and come away from this. So this might be where they are with you right now, that it's like they just need some breathing room, they need some time, they need a good rest, and they need to come back refreshed. So let's see what else is coming through. Okay, so we have the Four of Swords here. So they are feeling kind of stressed, and we've got more air energy here, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So yeah, they're definitely stressed when it comes to you. Why are they stressed? Queen of Wands. Please clarify that. Okay. Yeah, so again, it's something to do with this breakthrough. Okay, I do feel like, yeah, and even seeing the, Three of Cups on the bottom of the deck here, it's like this is definitely them isolating or feeling lonely or just being on their own, not really giving much to this. And I feel like this is something to do with their confidence. We have fire here as well, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And maybe it's like their confidence is shaken and they're not really sure how you will react, I feel like. The Hierophant in reverse. Yeah, I feel like they're trying to go in a new direction. They're not trying to do something like the most conventional. They're kind of thinking outside of the box now. It's like, I don't see them at this point wanting anything long-term committed. It doesn't mean that that's not what they're going to want, but I feel like at this very moment, they're not going there in their mind. They're not really thinking about it. But then, as I just said that, what a lovely contradiction that is. The Three of Wands. So this is thinking about the future. So, but this could also be them thinking of relocating, moving. This has been a strong theme today as well. People wanting to move, shake things up. And this, I feel like, could be, you know, generally what people are thinking now with all of this stuff that's happened here in 2020, and feeling a need to break free and for a change, because everyone's been stuck at home or stuck in their countries, or, you know, stuck wherever, and feeling like I need something new. So that could be why this is coming out, just letting you know. But again, I love a contradiction. So there's a sense of going about things in a different way, maybe not wanting long-term commitment, but they are thinking about the future. I do see that. I do see them thinking, could I see a future with you? Could I be with you? Is this something I want? Maybe they're even thinking about traveling with you. I'm just going to ask how they actually feel about you. Usually I do a whole feelings video, but I am going to do, that will be my next video, a feelings video, because we haven't checked in with feelings so much lately. But I like to mix it up. Otherwise I'm going to get bored. I don't want to read the same thing all the time, or on the same question. So that's just my vibe. Also today we're on intentions, but we're going to have a sneak peek into their feelings. How do they feel? Okay, so they feel like they want to come towards you. This is them wanting and feeling like they want to take action. And I get a sense they feel like maybe they'll lose you if they don't take action. So they are thinking about it, and they are feeling that way inclined towards you. Wow, yeah, we have Justice. So they want to rebalance things where things didn't feel fair. Maybe this ended in an unfair way. Maybe they feel that you had, you gained an unfair, maybe they think that you gained an unfair view of them, like a skewed view of how things really are with them, or how they really feel, and maybe they want to make things right. That's what I feel. They want to make things right with you. Yeah, Queen of Cups. Yeah, I feel they really want to give some love to you. They want to open up. They feel very drawn to you, and they want that warmth from you again. I feel like they want you to open up your heart to them, and they, in turn, what they really do, they want to open up. Okay, so I'm just going to see what move are they actually going to make towards you then. What next move? What are they going to do? What next move are they going to make? Six of Cups. This to me is still very much like they are thinking. This is them being like missing you. They're missing you. They're thinking about you a lot. They, of course, could come in because this shows a lot of indicators of them wanting to come in, but I am seeing indicators of them not doing anything at all. Again, it's like this. So I do feel there could be two messages for one group of you. They're going to come in like bam, and the others like, I just feel like at the moment they could tip either way, like the scales and the Justice card, Libra. It's like they could go one way or the other. So I think it would actually be very impossible to tell you at this point, yes, they're coming in, or no, they're not. This to me shows that they're still in this place of thinking and contemplation. They want to do this. They are missing you. They are thinking about you, but I don't know. I'm not seeing them actually making that move as of yet. So I think that they're just taking their time. Okay, I just want to see how you feel about them. Hangman. Okay, so yeah, you feel pretty stuck on them. But again, it's that stuck energy. I feel like you're like, I'm not making any moves. I'm not reaching out to them. The ball is in their court. It is up to them. Yeah, you feel like they just couldn't give you the time. They couldn't give you time or energy. Yeah, I just feel like things were unfair, certainly unbalanced. You were there to you gave them your time. They would not give you theirs. And I definitely see there's strong children coming through here. So you could have children, they could. This could have been a factor in maybe why you weren't able to see each other as much. You know, children could have been something that gets in the way of you two getting together here. Or somewhat, you know, they could have been very much giving their time and energy to just other people, even other family members or work colleagues or something like that. And yeah, and that's why you're like, I am not the one that needs to balance this out. This is all on them. They need to balance this out, or I'm not interested. Yeah, that's where I feel like you are. I'm just going to pull some romance messages for you now. That's so weird. I just looked at the clock and it says 1:11. As I said, I'm going to pull these messages. It won't be 1:11 when I post this, because when I've edited out a few bits, then yeah, it won't be that time. But I'm telling you, as I was looking at it, 11:11 is why I can still see it now. So yeah, this is something that is very, very special. It could even be twin flame soulmate energy. There's a reason why you two have connected. A very strong reason. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And then we have make the effort. Yeah, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. And look, more children on here. So I would be flabbergasted if neither of you have children in some way. Oh, passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. I don't think I've ever seen this card before, genuinely. It's so weird. Like I said, I'll pull cards all the time. I look at them all the time, and there's always one or two that come out that, you know, I've barely seen or not seen at all. It's time, and I will just say on the bottom, we've got retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So yeah, that's again where I feel like they're where they're at right now. And it's the same, yeah, what I said before about making the effort. They know they need to make the effort. Okay, and it's got to be reciprocal, and I think that's where they are right now. They're wondering, is it going to be reciprocal? But there is certainly a lot of passion between you. Maybe you had like a passionate encounter already, or maybe this is just something you've been visualizing or thinking about. I definitely feel that feeling is mutual. You are certainly physically attracted to each other. Your souls are attracted to each other as well. There is definitely more to it than just the surface level stuff. This runs quite deep, even if you don't know this person very well, which I don't feel like you do with getting to know each other. So it's like you only really know the surface, but you know that there's a lot more to you. Even the short length of time that you've spent with each other has meant quite a lot, and you've managed to connect almost instantly with this person. And I get a sense of you both feeling immediately comfortable as well when you're in each other's company. But at the same time, you can't go forwards with this or continue if they're not making the effort that you've made, or if they're not opening up and revealing themselves, they're not revealing anything personal, or they're not sharing anything intimate with you. It's like you need to have your soul fed. And one of my really good friends said the other day, about a friend of hers who's said her partner feeds her soul, and that's really stuck with me. And, you know, to have that person really feed your soul, you know, not just in the practical sense, not just in the looks department, you know, money, but actually on a soul to soul level, someone that you really feel like you feed each other in that beautiful way. So yeah, that's what I feel like you really want and need. And I do feel like they want and need that too. But obviously there was a lot that was getting in their way. And I feel like things have started to shift for them. Maybe circumstances have changed somewhat. And they're ready now to get to know you. So yeah, I definitely see them coming in when it comes to their intentions. But they are in a place of just thinking about it right now. So yeah, of course, it could be at any length of time, but I just don't see it happening immediately. Sometimes I can see that and it's like, bam, yeah, I see it like tomorrow, the next day. But I feel like this person, they're still in this contemplation stage, but they're getting ready. They're like getting boosted. And I feel like they're going to have a kick up the butt pretty soon. And I'm not sure where that's coming from, but that just came to me then. A kick up the butt, something or someone is going to boost them into action. And yeah, enjoy the ride, people. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope that this did resonate for you, and please let me know down in the comments below if this did resonate for you, and please give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this pick a card reading today. So I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, group number 4. Take care.